The new Path of Manuel. The shame of his dismissal still clung to Manuel like a shroud. He'd been an analyst, fired for a series of sloppy errors, mistakes born of rushing and cutting corners, he now admitted. The fear of repeating those blunders paralyzed him, morphing into a chronic case of slave of laziness. Every job application felt like another opportunity to commit a fatal flaw. His mind whispered, "Thorns and snares are in the way of the devious, the perverse. The one who guards himself will keep far from them." Proverbs 22 verse 5. He saw himself as devious, not in malicious intent, but in his previous way of life, seeking the easiest, fastest route, neglecting the meticulous details that defined his role. He recognized the truth in the old biblical words. He had been dead in his trespasses and sins, his former professional life a way of the world fraught with self-made snares. Every time he tried to simply will himself to be better, to be more careful, to guard himself against laziness, he failed. The fear was too strong. One morning, while staring at the passage, the later words hit him with a powerful force. "By grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not as a result of works, so that no one may boast." This wasn't a call to try harder to be good. It was a statement of a finished work. Salvation, the power to truly change, was not his effort, but God's gift. He didn't have to save himself from his own nature. He was already saved. Manuel applied for a job as a data entry specialist, a tedious role, but a fresh start. He wasn't prospering in the world sense, no corner office or lavish salary, but he was no longer paralyzed. He lived by the truth he had received. He meticulously checked every entry, not out of fear of being fired, but because we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand so that we would walk in them. Ephesians 2 verse 10. His diligence was no longer a frantic, prideful work to prove his worth, but a calm, faithful walk in the path God had already prepared. He was freed from the snare of his own past mistakes, not by his striving, but by the acceptance of grace. The path was clear, and he walked it with quiet, employed peace.